All right, welcome back. Okay, so the next step for your CO2 car project is going to be tracing your design onto the wood block, okay? And previously we established our 3 views to get started with our drawing. And if you notice, I've drawn my dragster design in the side view and the top view, okay? You also notice that I have the hole locations for the axles, okay? So I've got that shown on the side view, and then on the top view, I've got those axle holes shown as hidden lines, okay? So if I'm looking at it from the top view, I can't see those holes, but I know that they're there. So we're going to use those hidden lines to represent kind of an imaginary line that we know that there's a hole drilled through the wooden block, okay? Another important step, if you refer to your limitations portion, okay, so the item I'm going to discuss here is the dragster body width at the axles for front and back. Okay, so that's 35 to 42 millimeters. Okay, it can't be less than 35 and it can't be more than 42. Coincidentally, the width of these wood blocks are 42 millimeters. Okay, but I cannot go less than 35 millimeters where the axle is drilled through. Okay, so that means my design cannot be less than 35 millimeters where the wood block and those axles meet. Okay, so I've got my design, I've got the holes for the axles laid out, I've got the CO2 cartridge holes laid out and drawn. So what we're going to do is start with the side view first, okay? We're going to cut out along the design of our dragster. Hope everybody's doing okay at home with the online schooling. It's definitely been quiet in the classroom. Okay, so we're just about done. Okay. So there's my side view. Okay, what you're going to do, you're going to line that up with the wooden block, okay, from front to back and top to bottom. Okay, so I've got my bottom edges flush with the bottom of the block, okay, and then the front and back are flush with those edges. So what you can do, grab some tape if you have some at home. If not, just do your best to hold down your pattern in place. Okay, then take your pencil or a Sharpie or a marker, and you can basically trace your design onto the wood block. You got to take your time with this step, otherwise your pencil's going to want to go wherever it feels it wants to go. Okay. If you have to, you can just kind of sketch your lines in. Just about done. Okay, so then you can remove your pattern and then fill any blank areas in where the tape was. Okay. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to end up cutting most of the car out depending on your design, and then sanding it and smoothing it, and most of these lines are going to go away. But nonetheless, here you go. You've got the side view design traced onto your wood block. The next step would be, of course, cutting along those lines. And we'll proceed with another video as far as some instruction on how to do that. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Okay, stay tuned.